Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spotlight on What's Next 2026, Week 6. You are in for such a treat because we are continuing our journey. Tonight, we talk about from endurance to leverage, reclaiming capacity in the age of AI disruption. Over the past 5 weeks, we've built something deliberately. We've moved from momentum to managed advantage, to execution by design, to govern innovation, to decision endurance. Now we arrive at a turning point because once decisions hold, you gain something rare in 2026, capacity. And capacity, if unmanaged, gets wasted. But capacity, if leveraged, becomes advantaged. The 2026 leadership reality is that there are many things trending globally right now that affect how we operate within the workplace and with each other across the globe. AI is automating mid-level knowledge work, leaner organization structures. Workforce anxiety is high about displacements. Executives under pressure to do more with less. Budgets are tightening while expectations rise. But here's what most leaders are missing. The risk isn't AI replacing people. The risk is leaders failing to redeploy human capacity intentionally. AI is not just accelerating work, it is creating white space, and white space makes leaders uncomfortable. And what do most organizations do? They fill it with meetings, with initiatives, with new dashboards, with more experimentation, instead of asking the strategic question, what should we stop doing? The core issue is that capacity without discipline becomes noise. Week 5 taught us how to make decisions that endure. And week 6 is about something harder, holding the line on what no longer deserves capacity. Because here's the truth, low value work expands to fill freed up time. If you do not deliberately reclaim capacity, it will be consumed by urgency, not strategy. In 2026, competitive advantage will not come from more tools, more automation, more ideas. It will come from focused allocation of reclaimed human judgment. The shift from execution to leverage is that high performing leaders are now asking what work no longer requires human cognition? What work no longer aligns to strategic priority? What work exists only because we've always done it? And then they act. They remove, they consolidate, they redesign, not to shrink, but to leverage. Because leverage in 2026 looks like senior leaders spending more time on foresight, managers spending less time reporting and more time coaching, operators focusing on exception handling, not repetitive validation, analysts moving from compiling data to interpreting risk. This is strategic reallocation, and it requires courage because stopping something often feels riskier than starting something. There are 3 leverage moves for week 6. Identify one low value workflow to sunset. Ask, if we were building this organization today, would we create this process? If the answer is no, design its exit. Reallocate AI save time explicitly. If automation saves 4 hours per week per manager, don't let it disappear. Reinvest in it. Talent development, risk scenario review, strategic planning, cross-functional collaboration, because time reclaimed without direction dissolves. Protect strategic thinking time. The most underprotected asset in 2026 is cognitive space. Leaders who schedule strategic reflection before the quarter gets loud will outperform those who find time later. Why this matters now. AI is accelerating operational efficiency, but efficiency alone does not create differentiation. Leverage does. Organizations that reclaim and reinvest human judgment will make fewer reactive decisions, identify emerging risks earlier, innovate with intention, and build calmer, more confident teams. But those who fail to reclaim capacity will feel busier, but not stronger. So our week 6 reflection is, where has AI or automation already created white space in your organization? What did you do with it? Did you fill it, ignore it, or leverage it? So this week, choose one reoccurring activity to stop, streamline, or sunset. Then choose one high value activity to deliberately expand. That single exchange creates leverage. So momentum gets you started. Governance protects trust. Endurance stabilizes decisions, but leverage multiplies advantage. And in 2026, the leaders who win won't be those who move the fastest. They'll be those who focus the sharpest. Until next week, lead with clarity, design for endurance, and now leverage what you've earned.